Hello everyone and welcome to another Naraka Bladepoint video. This is OSK and today we're going to be doing another VOD review. This time I'm on Justina Gu in Morris Isle and I just want to review some tips that I learned after reviewing this video myself. Thought I'd share my thoughts with you as well on it, and hopefully some of you people out there who are struggling to learn the game or would like to learn some advanced tips can glean a little bit of that off of this video. Now, before we get started, as always, if you like the video, please be sure to like and subscribe, do all that stuff. If you'd like me to review a video of your making or any gameplay that you have, please be sure to DM me on Discord. Link is in the description. And I also have a nice little guide coming out probably midway through this week. Just got the clips for it that I need, and now we're going to be doing audio work. That's going to be a nice little addition to the guides that I have, so be on the lookout for that. Without further ado, guys, here is the VOD review for Justina Gu.
Join me now! I still need more time. Send me a worthy bow.
Alright guys, so to start off this fight, first things first, you want to make sure you have a good ranged weapon. I did not at this time, so wanted to make sure I picked up this pistol. That's going to be important for later. You always want to make sure that you're mindful of whatever ranged weapon that you have, because any damage is good damage in Naraka, even if it's done at a distance. So we're going to press play. You can see the fruits of that labor. Drop the nunchucks. Very painful thing to do, but I'd rather have a ranged weapon for this exact scenario. Go ahead and pump them twice. And from there, I'm just looking for easy combos.
I still need more time.
Probably right there. I could have gone for a little scissor parry.
Send me a worthy bow.
So, again, first things first, pepper him with a little bit of pistol. Whenever we start going in. I always try to go for a vertical because it allows different moves to be landed off of it pretty easy, and it also covers the vertical space if they were to try a jump or anything like that. You can see right there, I really should have been anticipating a focus attack right there. I should have been holding with my button and then waiting for the scissor parry to come out.
I still need more
That's a mistake on me,
time.
but I have F2.
Send me
And really, the rarity of the spear right there just takes it for me. So, again, just easy reminder to always carry a ranged weapon because you can get some early damage and it can pay off in a big way.
Whew. It's been a long time since I've seen treasure of this quality. A direct hit. Join me now. It's about to get cold.
Starting with our next fight, I'm pretty sure that this one's a bot. If it's not, I'm sorry if you're in the comments. But in any case, same old, same old. You want to make sure to pepper with your ranged weapon as much as possible before you start the fight. And then once you go in, you can start landing your combos. A simple one for spear would be vertical into uppercut into aerial horizontal into aerial horizontal. For some reason, I haven't been getting the aerial horizontal whenever I go for this.
It's about to get cold.
Maybe it's the terrain, maybe it's not, but in any case, easy kill because of the rarities of both my weapons, and I know a basic combo, so there you go.
I'm under attack. Time to bundle up. Good as new.
Why did they challenge me? It never ends well.
So as we start this fight here, you probably would have seen that it was a little bit sloppy. Should have started off with the ranged weapon to get even just a little bit of damage would have helped here. But really, I need to be looking out for dodges and parries a lot more cleanly. So as we start, let's see, I'm trying to go in for a grapple, get immediately caught out of that, freeze to negate the full damage of the combo. And if we run back just a little bit here, a quick little tidbit, if you're using Justina Gu and you activate her ultimate, which I like to do kind of early just to seal out damage, but it didn't work out for me in this case. Whenever you activate her ultimate, it'll actually push enemies away, which is pretty good. Good little counter there. At this point, I'm severely disadvantaged. Probably should have ran away at that point with my ultimate. But right now, it's just a matter of me not having my dodges properly memorized yet. Also not looking out for parries. There's a little heart symbol right there. That's not the end of this match, but again, I had a golden longsword. Should have been ready for just about anything, but I was not ready to parry as much, and also need to make sure to dodge out. And if we rewind it just a little bit, right here, I should not be looking to grapple, because I mean, you can see that there's no wall where this is right here, so she can just come right in like she did. So shouldn't have gone for that, especially not that close. Whenever you're like from here to maybe about here, definitely don't want to go for anything as far as grapples go, because it freezes you in place, leaves you open, and you really don't need it to close the distance at that point anyway.
I'm under attack.
It was an okay freeze by me, not quick enough. I could have saved another 100 damage just about, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
Time to bundle up.
Quick little push off. It is at that point, whenever you're down like half health than your opponent, I should have just used the this little ice wraith dash to run away, but I'm a little bit hesitant to run away in the best of circumstances. That was actually intentional right there with my current mindset. I like to go for early heals like that just to kind of bait them in, because I know I can dodge and land a counterattack of some kind. It didn't work out for me that time, but it's not the worst idea in the world if you ever want to try it in your games. Really, what this fight boils down to is just doing maybe two too many mistakes as far as the engage and the follow-up with dodges and parries, and that's really the end of it. And that's pretty much your Naraka game is going to be the sums of all your mistakes. If you make more than a certain amount, then you're probably going to lose a fight. And that little parry at the end was because I was pushing my buttons too fast. So need to slow down a little bit, need to see what my opponent's doing and react accordingly. Now, one thing you're going to notice me do is actually mark a soul altar that's a little bit further away than what the game is suggesting to me. Reason for that is that a lot of players know that the game paths you towards the closest soul altar, so players will use that knowledge to insta-gib anybody who goes for the closest option. That happens a lot, especially in higher level play. So what I like to do is I like to set my respawn soul altar a little bit further away so that players can't insta-give me and I can get a clean reset off. In desperate times like this, don't be afraid to go for a little cheeky Morris Blessing. Not enough players actually look out for players that go for Morris Blessings. Like, they don't bait as often as they should. So using that knowledge, I'm able to get a quick little purple armor off, and we're good to go for the next fight.
Since I've seen treasure of this quality. I'm under attack. Time to bundle up. It's about to get cold. Like fighting a child.
Using the knowledge from the previous tip, I am now going to be baiting out any players that want to be going for this Morris Blessing. Good old repeating crossbow always gets the job done. Okay, they didn't have any restoratives. That's pretty easy. Quick little dodge out of the way of that. Makes our ult completely useless.
It's about to get cold.
Block with the Greatsword.
Like fighting a child.
And that's really it. So as you've noticed, if I rewind a little bit to seal it off, you want to go for horizontal, uppercut, horizontal, and vertical at the end.
Fighting a child.
That's pretty much your basic nunchuck combo, and it gets you a pretty good amount of damage as well.
Join me now. It's not ready. Time to bundle up. Try and stop me now. I still need more time. That feels more sturdy. Send me a worthy foe.
Alright guys, before we start off that next fight that you saw was happening with the repeating crossbow, I just want to comment on this fight as well. You can see that I'm using the Greatsword and that I get gimped a lot by the terrain at some points, so it's important not to panic anytime that you have these two scenarios pop up. The Greatsword is very exploitable, especially for higher level players.
Join me now.
The important thing here is you want to make sure to get early damage, especially against a dagger. Again, classic case of me not going for enough parries. Dagger players either love to confirm off of their vertical combo, which is vertical, vertical, jump, vertical, or they'll go for one of two focus attacks. You can see you get gimped right there, but that's fine. Come right back with it. Thankfully, this focus attack comes out pretty instant, and I like to throw out these light attacks so they do, again, a large amount of damage. At this point, we're about even health. I personally don't like to take fights on even terms, so I back off.
That feels more sturdy.
Just your classic tactics and all that. He hits me literally once. He's got toxic bolts, I think. So he stuns me up once again. Go for the quick little stone form, and at this point, he's pretty much lost the fight. Got very little health. All I need to do is touch him. And that's exactly what I do. So guys, most of the combos you want to go for off of the Greatsword, if you can get a quick hit in, is you want to try to go for these dashing horizontals. They are pretty quick to come out. They cover a wide area, especially if you're on even terrain. And they do a decent amount of damage, as you can see once again through here.
Send me a worthy foe.
Very easy. So, but if I want to go ahead and rewind and kind of think about what I can do whenever I'm facing the dagger proper here. All right, so right here, if I know that they're going to be going for a focus attack, normally if someone is behind in a fight, they will try to go for a focus attack. So you can take this knowledge and use it to your advantage. And look for the parry or look for the dodge. In this case, it's kind of difficult to parry the dagger whenever they go for their vertical focus attack, but something you should still be looking out for. Something you want to get in the habit of doing is doing your back dodges, whether it's a tap or a hold, either way, just to get away from their attack, and then look for the end frame of their vertical focus attack. That way you can get a free punish off of it. I was not looking for it, so I got punished by it. But again, if we go to right here, maybe a little bit sooner, As you can see, I do have the stamina at about even more than 3/4. I should be back dodging this way 100% of the time. But didn't happen this time. Something to keep in mind for next time, and just look for more parries. Still won the fight, but you still want to improve in any area you can.
Try and stop me now. It's not ready.
I shall purify the souls of their filth.
Try and stop me now. Ah, that's better. It's not ready.
Soon spread.
It's not ready.
Die, filth.
Alright guys, so rewinding this fight, you might be holding your head in your hand saying that was such an unfortunate fight. How did you lose that? To be honest, a bit of it was gimps, and a bit of it was me getting very overzealous, which is something that you don't want to do whenever you're fighting in Naraka. But in any case, I want the dagger because the dagger is such a good weapon right now. I know I released a tier list video, which you should definitely watch, but keep in mind that since that tier list video, I think I can put dagger in S tier now, outside of A tier, just because there's so much you can do off of it, which is what I was going for, but it obviously didn't work out that way. So going forward here, I do get a little bit gimped there by the grapple. That move right there, the vertical attack, the only parryable part of this animation is the initial lunge. Once you start stabbing in purple focus, you're pretty much safe for the most part. And you can see it used right here. He goes for the dagger, or I mean, he goes for the parry, but the dagger just damages through. So now we're on equal footing. Not where you want to be against a Greatsword, but we're pretty much close enough. The dagger is a good enough weapon where you can sort of do some stuff with. So as you can see, this player is pretty good. Obviously, they beat me, so they're better than I am, according to the game. But in any case, I try to go for the bait off of the stone form, but they dash out and actually try to get a horizontal, which is what you should be doing. So you can see right there, they actually went under this way. I'm looking for the jump parry because a lot of the times that works. Especially if you only hit the stone form twice, there's still a little bit of a delay from when the stone form comes out. So you can usually catch a parry off of it. But they go for the horizontal, they don't hit it. I was not expecting that to happen, so I get kind of slashed right there by the regular attack. They hit out their F, and at this point, I get a little bit of damage off. Assassin's Lunge doesn't hit. I definitely want to get away from this whenever they ult, just because they can gain health off the ult, and there's no way for me to really contest it at this point. So I play it safe, try to get away. In hindsight, maybe I could have out-damaged them if I was quick enough, but I don't want to take that chance. So I go ahead, get away, reset my health. And now if we fast forward, at this point, I just want the full reset because I can't even see them. Yeah, they have less health than me. Definitely should win this. We both trade right there. He goes behind the tree again. That right there, I don't know if it's ping or whatever, but that honestly should have been the end of the fight with the assassin's lunge. Look how close this is. Like, look, you're gonna tell me, okay, I know that this is like for education, but I'm a little bit salty about this. You're gonna tell me that the dagger's about right there. His body is probably about right here. This should be hitting them right there, but it is not. So I don't know what happened there. That could have been the end of the fight. So there.
It's not ready.
Soon spread.
That F2 is a little bit out of whack, honestly. Too far out for the Flamebringer. Should have known that. I don't use it a whole lot.
It's not ready.
In that instance, he just held it long enough. That's really all there is to that. As you can see, I wish I had a back frame by frame by this. But I go for the counter again because I see the blue. And I do get a good little... There is a weird little interaction right here because, I mean, I don't know where the actual parry window is, if it's here or if it's at my body, but the dagger is lunged forward from him, so that could play a factor here. Also, if you look, whenever the attack comes out, I mean, the red flash is gone anyway, so he just timed it very well. That's another way it gimps. At this point, the fight's lost. I should be running away with my grapples. He's too close for me to really do that, though, so really it's just a matter of, you know, one, not getting gimped, and two, playing that focus situation a little bit better. I probably could have tap dodged through it and reset a little bit off of that, so could have played it just a little bit better. Also, if you have someone close, this is a pretty good move by him at the end of this point. Whenever it gets back to it. You can see about punishing the final frame of the attack, as I was talking about. Right there. After the strike is done, I am wide open for damage. Maybe not necessarily for focus damage because I'm still glowing purple. But as soon as you get that last hit in of your dagger stab, you are wide open to a counterattack. So he very wisely was perched right above and comes down with that vertical, which is a very good move by his part. So well played to him on the Greatsword. Still should have won that fight, but in any case, that's the end of it. Nice little emote for show-offs and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be the end of the video there. Let me know what you thought about any of the tips shown. If you learned anything, please post it in the comments below. If you liked it, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you to all the new channel members. I think we got at least one coming in, so thank you very much, a new channel member. If you'd like to join, just hit the join button by the subscribe button. And I am going to go. If you'd like me to review any of your gameplay, you can always DM it to me in Discord, which is down in the description. And I will see you guys later. Y'all have a great day. And yeah, see you out there.
I will rise 1,000 times.
I fall and I rise from ashes. This time I'll come back stronger. I know life is getting harder. Not like I would choose another. My tears with healing powers. Just one drop to recover. Can't stop me 'cause I'm the phoenix.